I'm having some pasta for dinner and I feel as though I need some more carbs. So I'm gonna make some garlic bread. This garlic bread is so good and it is so easy and delicious and everyone loves it. Since I can't have a ton of it in the house just lying around, I'm only gonna make a little bit, but feel free to multiply any of these ingredients or add or subtract to your liking. You can add cheese. I'm not going to today. I feel like I don't want cheesy garlic bread, just straight up garlic bread. But it's simple. There's only a few ingredients, some good bread, butter, garlic, parsley. I like to add green onion. I think it gives it a good flavor and nice little crunch. Some salt and pepper, and that's it. Let's get started. I've got my butter, room temperature, in a bowl, set it aside. Into the butter, I'm gonna start with the garlic. You can put as little or as much garlic as you like in here. I like a lot of garlic. I think it tastes delicious, and like, I'm eating alone tonight, so I don't have anyone to impress. But even if you did, 2 garlics cancel each other out, so like, go ahead, have some garlic bread and make out a little, you know? I like garlic just as much as the next girl, but sometimes I don't want to bite into garlic. And even though this will be cooked, it's kind of different, but I'm gonna make it into a little bit more of a paste. So I'm gonna put some kosher salt on here, and I'm actually going to just grind it against my cutting board a little bit. The salt acts as like an abrasive. That'll do. See, it's a nice consistency. There's no huge chunks, but it's not a complete paste. Just how I like it. I'm gonna put this into my butter. I forgot to mention earlier that my oven is preheating to 400 Fahrenheit. Most of what I want in here is the light green and white part. That's where really the most flavor is, so I'm just going to give those really fine chop. The greens I will save. I'll put them in the freezer, or I will make a stock out of them, but don't throw these away. They're good for something, as always. Some more green. Got some good Italian flat leaf parsley. This will add a lot of good flavor as well, and color. I'm going to chop this up pretty fine. This into our butter. Last few things that go into our butter mixture, just some fresh ground pepper and a little more of that kosher salt. Not too much because you already have some in with your garlic. And I'm just going to give it a mix. And there is our nice compound butter that we're going to slather over some bread soon. Now for some bread. I got this beautiful, delicious loaf of Italian bread. It's just nice and it's not like too crusty on the outside where it kind of kills your mouth when you bite into it, but it's got a good chew on the outside, and inside it is just fluffy and soft. This is the perfect bread, in my opinion, for garlic bread. And I'll just go half. See, on the inside, it's just like that perfect white, delicious bread. Now, time to slather. And you want this kind of like smothered. Not too thick, because it'll definitely just kind of soak a lot through that bread, but you want a good layer on there. And edge to edge, nose to tail. Perfect. If you are using cheese on these, I would suggest toasting these off for a little bit before you put the cheese on. Give it a little crust, let that butter kind of have a chance to melt and kind of get in the bread and turn a little brown. Then throw your cheese on, pop it back in the oven, let that cheese melt. On these babies go. I'm gonna put these into my preheated oven. I'm gonna check it at 10 minutes, see how it's going. This is going in the fridge. You can use this for anything. You can like saute your vegetables in here, like put this on a nice juicy steak or chicken, pasta, whatever you use butter for, use this. It'll be 10 times better. 10 times butter. And that is some garlic bread. It's the most beautiful thing I've seen in my life. Woo. This was in the oven for 15 minutes and then I popped it on broil for a couple of minutes afterwards, keeping a very close eye on it so it doesn't burn too badly. I like my garlic bread a little on the darker side. I love the crunch. So that's what I did, but you don't have to broil it if you don't want to. But this smells unbelievable. It looks unbelievable, and I can't wait to eat it. Got the little knuckle here, the little end. It is so, it's hot still, but that's okay. It is so soft on the inside still, and the outside is just that crunchy, buttery garlic mixture. Ugh, gotta have a bite. And it smells heavenly. That's not horrible. The butter makes it so flaky and so rich. All those flavors in there. It is so good. There's no need for that. This is how I make my garlic bread. It's the most delicious. It's so easy and very satisfying. Enjoy!